We are here again with Rob Cushman. You guys coming off a tough one last week. Just kind of talk us through that one against Martin Luther quickly here.
Well, very very disappointing from numerous standpoints. I guess the biggest one coming off a couple of wins. I felt like we have much better effort, much better energy and enthusiasm. We did not. I was concerned in pregame. We were kind of slow and sluggish, and getting up and riding the bus. I mean, there's a lot of excuses. None of them matter. We did not come out and play very well on defense, and then really never got it going defensively at all. So very disappointed in our defensive. Offensively, we lapsed in the second quarter for some reason, but otherwise, we moved the ball. We gained 527 yards, the best offensive effort. We moved the ball. We got some big plays. We scored, enough to stay in the game, but the way we're playing defensive, we had to score every possession, and that's it's a little bit difficult to ask the team to do that. But we left points out there. We had a touchdown called back, had to settle for a field goal. We turned the ball over, offensively twice. Both of them were costly. Turned the ball over a punt return, very costly. They took over at the 12, I think, and then we had a scoop, and it looked like we weren't going to score, but we were going to get the ball down close, and we fumbled after the scoop. Gave it right back to them. So 4 turnovers, and then 11 penalties, and that's not characteristic of how we play or how we should play. So you add that all up, even though we were kind of matching them offensively for the majority of the game, it wasn't enough. And you can't give up 50 points and try to win. And although I really thought, to be honest, we might win this thing 52-51, but that's not any way to play.
Right.
Philosophically, we've got to be much better defensively, and that was very disappointing because we've been pretty good on defense, and that was just not a very good effort. We didn't get off blocks. We didn't tackle very well. We didn't react very well, and I thought we were a step or two slow. So obviously not the way we wanted it to go. We did see some good things. Again, offensively, Devin Gardner had another real good game, and Devin Griffin had another real good game, and we got some big plays from some other people. And So we did some things that I liked. And so you build on the positives and hopefully try to correct the things we didn't do so well. But certainly disappointing loss because I know that down the stretch you get some momentum, you play a little bit better. But we're just good enough that we can win every week, and we're not talented enough to overcome too many mistakes, and we made too many mistakes. And I feel like I didn't maybe have them ready to play emotionally or mentally because we were sluggish, like I said. So all those are factors, and we got to learn from it and move on.
You guys are coming back home this week, and what kind of stuff have you guys been working on in practice just to get ready for?
Well, trying to get the energy level back again. I don't think we overworked them last week in terms of their legs being tired or things, but just practicing with a better sense of purpose, better energy. They realized they were embarrassed. They felt bad. I mean, I didn't have to say too much. It was pretty obvious that nobody on that bus felt good on the way home. It was pretty quiet and a lot of reflection. So we built off of maybe some negative energy from our loss. So let's turn this around. Let's have some let's have greater resolve. Keep fighting. Do the things that we've done. Now we've been behind in games that we fought back, and we did not fight back. And so that's been an emphasis in practice to hustle, to compete every play because you never know which play is going to be the difference maker, and then execute better. Yep. No question. I mean, every team in America says that, but. We were sloppy. We were sloppy in our execution, and then we got to hang on to the football. So that's been that's when we have not played well. We've turned the ball over too many times.
And Crown comes to town, and they're coming off a win over Greenville. Pretty balanced offense in terms of what their stats are, over 200 yards on the ground and through the air kind of per game. So what do you expect to see out of them?
They're talented offensively. They run power. They kind of are two different teams. When they're under center, they run power and some toss running plays, some more downhill, eye back, kind of old school football, and do it pretty well. When they get in the shotgun, they spread it out and they throw it, more spread type approach. So they've got some, a little bit of different style based on formation and kind of what they're trying to do. They don't do anything that we haven't seen, but they do it pretty well, and that's why they've been winning some football games. I think defensively they're pretty salty. They get after you pretty good. They're 2 outside linebacker overhang type players. They're good players. They're stout inside. I think their secondary is pretty active. So, I mean, it's going to be a good football game. I think in terms of both teams have some strengths. Both teams have some things that they've had to work on. I mean, that's the nature of college football, and that's what I'm seeing in my first year in the UMAC. It's pretty balanced top to bottom. Anybody can beat anyone on any given week, and I mean McMurray just gave Scholastic all they wanted. McMurray's got one win, so
Yep.
I mean top to bottom, you're going to have to play every week. But this is a team right in the middle with us, and it should be a good fight. And I'm hoping our guys show up and respond to the situation and realizing we're starting to run out of weeks. We're not there yet, but you don't get too many more opportunities. You don't want to waste one.
And that kind of brings me to my final question I had for you today. You are coming down, four games left here and getting ready to get after it. And so what are you looking forward to in these final few weeks that you want to see out of this team in your first year?
More consistency for sure. We have, when we've been good, we've been pretty good. And when we've been bad, I wouldn't say we've been rotten, but we have not performed, and it's really got a little bit of a head scratcher how we can kind of have some highs and lows. I mean, you're never going to probably play the perfect game. I mean, coaches, strive for that, but so many swings in terms of execution and ability to make plays when we need to, come up with a play or two. Sometimes, the play call isn't the best, but guys make plays.
Yeah.
And we need to be in that mode where regardless of what's happening, guys step up and beat a double team block or get off of an edge block and turn the ball back inside. And the weeks we haven't played well, we've stayed blocked. We've missed blocks offensively. We've blocked the wrong guy.
Yep.
And then we've looked good. Like I said, at times we've looked really good. And I'd like to see more consistency out of us. Sign of a young team, a little bit. And we don't have many seniors. But the other thing is, and I've told people this, and this is the reality. Everybody's young.
Right.
This is a brand new system for everybody in August. We don't have a 2-year returning starter in the system.
Yep.
So you would hope by midseason, though, the number of reps we have at game experiences start working in your favor. But it's still learning. We're still learning how to play. We're still learning what's expected of us. And you hope that there again some more consistency so we can keep making progress and have a strong finish.
All right, thanks for joining us and good luck this weekend.
Hey, thank you.